When you walk in the room, it's still, and you can't see nobody else. I'm not the only one who feels the switch inside my body change. Oh, I just want you to myself. You to myself. When we go out, we don't get far, 'cause everybody knows your name. They stop to ask you how you are, but now our dinner plans run late, and I know your mother raised you right, so I don't you rise, and now and then can't help but wish this life was just the two of us. Oh, I just want you to myself. 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 You called to say that you will make it over to my place tonight. The office got you working late, and when you're off you'll be too tired. I don't wanna make a scene. You're just so good at what you do. It's selfish of me to think
sunshine and not a lot of rain. A whole lot of happy and not a single tear on my face. Pockets overflowing with what I need today. Doesn't mean that it's easy and it isn't always great, but it's all good. It's all good. Life is going like it should. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. When you know where to look, it's all good, it's all good, it's all good. The picture isn't perfect, the road ain't always straight. It gets a little crazy, and you know sometimes we need a break. But it's better than it could be. It should be. Taking what we're given, we can't complain, cause it's all good. It's all good. Life is going like it should. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. When you know where to look, it's all good, it's all good, it's all good.
Yeah, sometimes it's gonna rain, but I can't complain. You know what I'm saying? It ain't a perfect picture, mister. You know that's true. But it ain't about what you say, it's about what you do.
Good. Yeah, it's all good.
It's all good.
Life is going like it should.
Life is going
Yeah,
like it
it's
should.
all good. It's all.
What's up, guys? Welcome to ILG Cup Season 3 PUBG Mobile. I'm Shades here, and I'll be your caster for these games here today. With day 2 of manual number 12, we have 3 games lined up for you. Groups D, E, and F. We're going to start off with Group D. Quite some decent amount of squads. Looking at the flight path, it's going to be all the way from Stolber, heading pretty much towards the north/central part of the map, making its way out just north of Quarry. So I would have expected some decent amount of squads to be heading towards Giorgio, Rozok, and School should see teams interested as well in Pochinki. As expected, Yasnaya Polyana is one of those places where you always have squads dropping in early. And without further ado, let's jump straight into the action. First squad in, I see Con. Squad number 5 in Web Esports. And there's squads 6 and 20 also set up in Yasnaya. There might be action happening at containers. Let's move over to that part of the map. Squads 17 and 9 are ready to fight as Shubham gets the knock in onto Nexus. Immediately drops back down to prevent Shubham from being able to get the thirst right there. But I think Shubham's going to continue chasing this. He's got no vest. He's just got the level on helmet. There you go. He spots the player out and the entire spray to the back. Secures the kill, and squad number 9 are down a player early. See if they can push this for more. Right now there's all 3 players ahead of Shubham. Let's see if he can find individual duels. Yeah, there you go. He spots the first player out. Was at warehouse. And Shubham's location is also given up, so moving out in the open, probably not the wisest of ideas here for Shubham, especially since his teammates are a little bit more spread out. A BSUD. Get one now. What are these guys playing for? I see one player from squad number 10 there. but I don't see anyone else. Oh, there's people up north as well. Pretty much spread out around, maybe having one of those players who's AFK. And extreme experiment. I know it's experiment. Experiment. I think that's because he's out of probably characters to complete the name, but spraying away. Ooh, he gets knocked. Being a little too exposed right there is gonna eventually get the res out, but looks like Spy and Ghost won't be able to push the issue, but the nade is good. Does a lot of damage onto Ashish as well, and now they come out. Nexus gets traded from afar as Elite A7 finds one. Nexus still sprays away. In fact, Shubham is joined into the party as well. And they're going to look to try and force the issue here. A couple players were low, were healing up. Right now, Shubham, the nade. Nah, it's not going to jump. Make it over, and Ghost is gonna make the long route across to try and get to Nexus here for the res. There's no push coming in from squad 17 though. Shubham finally moves over, and there you go, he's charged up, he sees the players out, he gets the knockback out, and Nexus takes a little bit of damage as well. And yeah, there you go, Nexus is knocked. It's down to just the one. AJ is here. Free fires out. They hear him. Free fires through, and Shubham cleans house. Squad number 9, Team Nexus, the first squad out of Group D qualifier game. But not to worry. You're gonna have 4 more minutes after this, 13, 14, 15 and 16, to try and make your way into those online playoffs. Go on over and see how the spread currently is. As expected, Georgia Pole, there's still 4 squads after one of the squads get eliminated. I see a couple of squads up at Milta Power. Might see some action happen there. Let's move over to Demon. I see Clown is keeping tabs on Roy and Mini Mint. Mini TNT. Never mind. It looked like Mini Mint to me, but yeah, it's Mini TNT. Here's a bike, and I think they try and make their way out of Milta Power right now. I don't really see the necessity of staying here any longer, primarily because the zones moved a little bit north. I think this is gonna most likely be a Yasnaya Fields or one of those south of Stolba ends. So teams probably are already gonna look to rotate. There's one squad that's all the way up at military base as well, squad number 12, and of course a lot of BSUD fans I see in chat. Let's move on over. One of them is currently at Stolba, actually 2 of them, while actually north of Stolba, they're not strictly in Stolba. One's making his way through Severny, and there you go, we see kills come through. Dev is the last man alive there. Looks like we did have one of the squads pushing through and full-fledged committing to a fight. So, yep, an early exit for yet another squad by the looks of things. Decent amount of early action. I see Rasna, who's up at Primorsk. Decent spread across the map. Considering we have squads that have gone Stolber as well as military base as well. We have a lot in Georgia Pole, and towards the eastern side with 2 squads at Milta Power until recently. So do expect the next couple of phases to be a lot slower, with the teams being pretty well spread out across the map. We have a drop coming down, and it's an AWM with an AR suppressor. Okay. And a painkiller. It's close to where BSUD is. They can probably backtrack back if they have seen the drop come down. And there's a flare called by squad number 17. Mark 14 and an M249. Squad 17, Team Elite. Pretty much at the western edge of the first phase zone. Yeah, I don't see anyone heading up there to try and contest that. Should be all theirs, easy peasy lemon squeezy. And with the zone pushing through, squads 12 and 7 I think are gonna start to get prepped to make their way out. We don't really want to hang around there for too long. Let's see what Bum Bum Bole is up to. He's trying down to join the rest of his teammates. Of course happening east of Mansion. Squad number 22 is on their left hand side, and they might be able to gatekeep them if they head down towards the streets. Not sure if they're aware of Squad 22's current position up at Lepovka. Another drop south of Severny, and this time it's a Groza with an extended quick draw AR adrenaline boost. No one's really too close to this drop this time. Pretty far away from squad 10. Squad 8 is on the road and might think about going there. Squad 23 definitely is. Red Panda. Going to be driving down towards that vicinity, and he sees the entirety of Crawl straight up in front of him, and there's one player already setting up shop. The chase is on the UAZ, and Red Panda almost ended up in a lot of trouble. He's gonna set up shop at one of these houses on the outside, and I think that is pretty much all she wrote. But squad 14 is getting shot at. Crawl making their way past squad number 8. They've set up shop. Squad 8 in IX Esports is right on the other side. Nades a little too overcooked. The fight for the drop. And looks like Sangwan and Roach have found an opening, and there goes some damage coming in onto Dark. Drops him down to about half HP. Roach continues to pre-fire away, hoping he can find maybe a bullet or two, but there you go. Evolves down on the far side. Chori ends up getting traded as well, so knock for a knock. And both the knock players in some decent cover. So the reses should eventually be coming out. Levo, full heal out, and squad number 15 Sins are gonna think about making their way towards the drop. I expected them to actually fully commit to that, but I think they maybe saw a player or two there as in this area where IX and Crawl have set up, and they just say, you know what, it's not worth it anymore. It's not worth taking that risk, especially since it's a one map qualifier. And in fact, Crawl CG ends up getting knocked at the back, and it's up to Sangwan now. This time to pick him up is a level 3 vest and a level 1 helmet. Not the best of loot, only 5 bandages, no first aid, no med kit, 4 boosters. So not going to be too keen to trade here either. Dark. He knows Dark wants to be Chori! Wide open, Car 98 finds the knock. Nicely done. It's a wide peek. He did not see him at all on his FOV. And meanwhile, on the far side, I see another fight happening. That's squad 17 also looking to get involved with squad number 23. I think they probably pick up the vehicle and leave after that fight. So let's jump back straight into this. Ooh, the other fights seems interesting as Noob are gonna push up into Team Red. He's straight up behind. He's gonna get the full spray. Gets the first knock through. How many more can he find? The second one as well. Experiment goes huge. And there's 3 players inside. Red's done. They're eliminated from the Group D match. Nicely done there by Noob. You're gonna jump straight back into this fight here. VSG versus Crawl. They pushed in. Yeah, they do. They are pushing through. I see someone going for the far flank across. Has left behind Road CG and Levo though. So someone's probably going to set up shop above here. Close to where shelter is. I think he does not have a helmet on as well. Primarily the reason why he's gone across to go for the loots. And he's trying Roach with the shotgun. Oh my god. Well. What's the circle looking? Let's check on that. We have these 2 squads together. The rest of them are doing pretty okay, I guess. Let's quickly head over and see someone using a flare. Our Mark 14 Groza coming to squad number 16. Gonna be happy picking that up. Just about got it off before I guess the zone kind of took shape. Sangwan still no helmet. Can you find a helmet in the entirety of shelter? Sangwan will eventually join up with the rest of his teammates, and I think they've already made their way out. They dropped the smokes, they pick up the vehicles. Did spend a decent amount of time trying to see if they can probably find maybe a knock or two onto a couple of players of IX Esports and then come in for the push, but having not found that opportunity and running a little low on meds as well as helmets and vests, I think they decide, yeah, they're gonna put a stopper to this and make their way towards the center part of the zone. But on their way, I see Crawl almost ran into a noob right there. Instead, Sangwan and Co are gonna set up shop at this gas station. CG's I think moved a little bit more aggressive. He's moved straight up next to where Noob is. He's up at one of the watchtowers right up in front of him, and dare I say, if he gets knocked here, that's going to be squad 17 committing for an all-out push. Squad 14 I don't think will be able to res him up if he does end up going down. I see Alt also fight. Oh, he sees Ashish. Hasn't started firing yet though. Let's jump on over. Squad number 18. 3 players down. It's down to Blades. Last man alive.
Big call, be. इस पे क्यों डाला मैंने सिम?
Ooh. Yeah, I think we have a bug with the player audio, which is why we are able to hear that, and I've taken down the game audio for now. Let's move on over to Johnny's PC, where we have Experiment, who's trying to find the Levo from below, but he's whiffing a few shots. Yeah, they've spotted CG behind them, so CG is now kind of stuck in the middle of nowhere. Unless the rest of his teammates are able to join in. This is something I think Noob can't really punish right now unless CG takes that peak. Don't think they can move out into the open without leaving themselves exposed to the rest of Crawl. Where they're heading? They're heading straight into squad number 6 though. 6 and 11 are straight up in front of him, and squad number 20 is also going to be coming in, and they just drive by that Das here. They're still taking shots on their way out. I think that's a place you probably want to be right now. I see action happening. Ultima, they clean up onto a couple of squads, and squad number 11's up ahead. Shots being fired, a decent amount of damage done as well there. They do manage to get the connect in onto a couple of players. They drop the smokes in to try and get the loot up. And Alt are driving straight up next to squad number 7. 7 and 17 have set up shop here, and squad number 12 says, you know what? The three-way fight, let's go here. FNX. First man down. Elite Ashish is pushed up on the far left-hand side there as well. And Waibu. Yep, there you go. They get the squad wipe out, but no breaks just yet for Elite, as they have to prep up for this fight up against squad number 12. One of the players is knocked down in FNX. 4v3. Experiment with the nade. Ghost OP does get tagged a bit, but he's making his way in. Crawlers, I see, getting involved as well in a fight here. They've got a couple of knocks. They've lost CG, but they want to commit into this. They want to try and look to go for more. They've got one of their comrades down. Lebo is going to spend some time healing back up. A couple of smokes here for Akshay and Bambambole for some cover, despite it being out in the open. And Lebo, there you go. Bambambole is knocked. And Akshay spraying away. Levo's gonna stand up. Ooh, he gets knocked down. So far away from the rest of his teammates here. Akshay can go for the flush, but Roach comes in. And there you go. He cleans out. And Crawl are gonna end up losing just the one. They managed to hold on to a lot of players there. And squad number 8 is the one I want to jump into. Squad number 8 and squad number 21 getting ready to duke it out. I see Dark already up in the same building below, taking cover behind the UAZ. And there are quite a few players above. Chori gets knocked, so does a line. And now Carl coming through. Dark's here as well. Rez is coming out. Surprised that squad 21 haven't really gone on the offensive. They're more than happy just sitting back here above and say, you know what, if you res him and bring him back, we're gonna knock him down again. And there you go. They're gonna probably start making the push across. Nades coming in above. A couple of nades doing quite a bit of work. No knocks just yet though. They're gonna move in. They're gonna get the vehicle out. And are they gonna leave? Believe they are. One of the players takes the vehicle and leaves, and that may be a bait. Wait, straight pull them into the arms of the remaining players from squad number 8. Zones pushing in. We still have 11 squads inside the server. That's super tight. There's just so many people in this area. It's not even funny anymore. And there you go. Dark comes across and Dark gets knocked. Vivek hard commits to that fight, and this should be the full flush. They get a knock onto another player. Align is also down. He's out of the count. Utkarsh just barely gets the knocks in, but he will eventually go down to the zone, and they're also out. What? Both those squads end up eliminating each other, and yep, that's not the best of endings. Not the one they would have expected, at least. And Mas is gonna find Crawl Evo. Masses has the AWM, right? If I'm not mistaken. Oh no, he's sitting on DP Groza. Okay. Rip. Down a few players. Squad 14 crawlers. Wait, squad 17 is sneaking up. Spectate. Noob is so close to H2O. And Ashish, yeah, there you go. Ashish gets cleaned up. Ninja though does get knocked, but I think he's rezzed up. They're gonna commit to this, but Experiment wins the initial fight, and he's now taking in some TPP. The players across, I think he will go for the flush onto at least one player, secure it. The same gets done to him, and there comes the push across, and the cleanup from Experiment. Nicely done indeed with the Mark 14. Is going to win that duel, and we're going to move across. We're going to move straight into the zone where they've crashed in. The nades across, and the second nade does good. Razor YT finds himself a knock, but they've pretty much ensured that they can't take the stairs down. They're going to have to jump out. 2 players knocked. Third nade doesn't even manage to make its way inside. Since he's getting shot from above, in fact, he's going to take the first knock onto Roy. Nicely done indeed. They have more nades available. Need one onto the roof to try, onto the balcony rather, to try and find Sins. Vegeta is bleeding out. He should be out of the game real soon. 2 other players knocked as well. It's literally just this guy alone, and he can't get the reses out. He's going to go into the corner to try and res his teammates. He should be able to find both these reses. Oh, the nade is good. Sangwon from the far side. They're just boxed in. There's nothing they could do right there. And with that, we're down to the top 5 squads. What's happening on the far side? I see a Blade is going to find Experiment. Is going to take him out. Make that the top 4 right now. And hits to walls all the way up here. Oh, Blades finds an easy knock up ahead, but he gets traded by mini TNT. That should have been all of them right there. They were all lined up. But he could only find the first. And that's going to mean there is enough time for the reses to come out as well. But the zone's pushing through. This zone's going to bite hard. Rise not going to be able to make his way through. But now should be able to crawl to the edge. But that zone's still got a decent amount of distance to push. And Razor YT finds the knock. And with that, we're down to the top 3. There's Cruzy outside. Spray across. YT's going to clean up. And it's a 1v3. Sangwon versus Rip. Let's see how well he can play. Oh, he's been spotted. He comes across. He's going to try and nail them both. But he just couldn't find himself an angle right there. And that's the chicken dinner going to Rip squad. Squad number 11 there, closing things out. 9 kills. Crawl finishing up in 2nd position with the 9 kills themselves. H2O with 3 kills. And look at Noob though. 21 kills. They've definitely made their way into the top 4 despite finishing 5th. And with that, the Shadeslayer signing off. We're going to take a quick break. We will be back shortly with the results of Group D, and of course Group E and F will be coming up immediately after this, so don't go anywhere.
When you walk in the room, it's still, and you can't see nobody else. I'm not the only one who feels that switch inside my body change. Oh, I just want you to myself. Just want you to myself. When we go out, we don't get far, 'cause everybody knows your name. They stop to ask you how you are, but now our dinner plans run late, and I know your mother raised you right, so I don't you rise, and now and then can't help but wish this life was just the two of us. Oh, I just want you to myself. 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 You called to say that you will make it over to my place tonight. The office got you working late, and when you're off you'll be too tired. I don't wanna make a scene. You're just so good at what you do. It's selfish of me to think that I'm the only drink for you. Oh, I just want you to myself. Oh, I just want you to myself. Oh, I just want you to myself. Oh, I just want you to myself.
sunshine and not a lot of rain. A whole lot of happy and not a single tear on my face. Pockets overflowing with what I need today. Doesn't mean that it's easy, and it isn't always great, but it's all good. It's all good. Life is going like it should. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. When you know where to look, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Isn't perfect, the road ain't always straight. It gets a little crazy, and you know sometimes we need a break. But it's better than it could be. It should be. Taking what we're given, we can't complain, 'cause it's all good. It's all good. Life is going like it should. It's all good. It's all good. When you know where to look, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, sometimes it's gonna rain, but I can't complain. You know what I'm saying? It ain't a perfect picture, mister. You know that's true. But it ain't about what you say, it's about what you do.
Good. Yeah, it's all good.
It's all good.
Life is going like it should.
Life is going
Yeah,
like it
it's
should.
all good. It's all good. When you know where to look,
Gotta know, gotta know, gotta
it's
know.
all good. It's all good. It's all good. Good. It's all good. Life is going like it should.
Life is going like it
It's
should.
all good.
Alright, what's up guys? Welcome back to ILG Cup Season 3 PUBG Mobile Miner number 12. I'm Shade Stand. I'll be your caster for this game. Flight path this time is going to be south. Moving all the way from west to east. I see some teams heading towards Giorgio. A couple of teams in Primorsk who've already made their way there. I'm going to jump straight to Primorsk as the players are just about landing in. Squads 20 and 24 have pulled up next to each other. Big shout out to the sponsors. Title sponsor Alienware, powered by Logitech G. Associate sponsors Next Time Multimedia and Kaspersky. GP partner Galax. Energy drink partner Monster Energy. And squad number 21 is on the hunt. Squad number 9 has one of the players down. One single punch. Gonna find him. And they're gonna clean up. Rest of squad 9 though is set up nicely inside the buildings up ahead, so I don't think squad 21 will look to force the issue. They'll take the kill and pretty much move on. I'm gonna keep my... I want to go back to Primorsk though. I think... Ooh, hold that thought. Farm. I think this is where the next fight is happening, or at least a duel, if not a full squad battle. Is one of the players from squad number 11 below? He's below, right? Where is he? Where's there? Is not all that close. Did he just switch to the wrong guy? Oh, Sid is here. Sid is sitting at the compound wall. Squad 20 seems to have pulled up HN. Get a full squad wipe by the looks of things, and they continue firing away. Early team kill. Nicely done, if not at least a couple of kills in the bag. Squad number 16, I see one of the players almost knocked here. Where is he? Is out in the open. So is Sachin and DBZ. They've lost a couple of players. Spray across, and Jiren is gonna get fully flushed out. See Goten, Goku, both of them pretty low, and 1-0 is gonna make the push across. Gotten. I think we'll look to navigate towards the back side now. And now that they've lost one of their members, squad number 8 has nades coming in. Inferno blows up the door. Ronnie YT was looking to get comfortable there. Trying to get some info off about the whereabouts of JP. Puchinki. It's pretty cagey here as nades is being lined up by Aether. Not the best of nades there. In fact, doesn't make its way all the way across either. Trench Papa. Where is this happening? I don't see a marker. Oh, It is in fact Primos. Let's jump over. Katana, Papa, both of them are down. AJ hasn't made the PK cross. Katana is going to start to bleed away. And I think they don't have teammates anymore. Oh yeah, they're only 3 strong. One of their teammates has been taken out. Smoke, oh, he's a little late on the trigger there. Deez was holding the angle and Kashi making the play across. AK pre-fires, decent amount of damage done, but no, not enough. Kashi takes him out, and with that the entire squad is out. Primos is all theirs for the taking. I see a drop coming down. Is this a flare? Yes, it is. Flare called at containers. Has a Mark 14 AUG AR suppressor. The entire kit caboodle. And Inferno JP getting into the action here. Back to Pochinki. Well, he's trying to get that through the small peephole there in the window. Unfortunately, not able to find the line there. All right, let's look at AIM. These guys have been with us again for previous ILGs as well, and we have joining us right now the man himself, Johnny. What's up?
What's up, Shade? What's up? What's happening? I see we are in game number 2, 17 teams left and 58 people alive. Oh, we have AIM playing against Zeus, Scar, Ducky, and Midria. They did play in, I remember, in the ILG season. Minor number 8.
Yeah, I think they played at least 2 or 3 minors. I remember their names pretty well now, but looks like they're gonna be giving it another shot of trying to make it into that online playoffs. And they've got the vehicle, they're heading towards Georgia Pole containers, but it's already being taken by MIB. Let's see if we eventually run into a fight there. Squad 13, yeah, they went Pochinki. There is a fight happening, and it is in fact BG10 who's come pushing across, and the full cleanup done and dusted. Pochinki is the way of Inferno, but Inferno are playing with only 2 players and they've lost JP, so it's down to BG10 alone to try and make this happen. At least he's gonna have some weaponry now moving ahead.
And this time UK07 have come with the full squad. UK07 again, a squad that does a lot of grinding in the ILG. UK07, Varsi, Synergy, Gull. And this time they're playing with a different 4th. Normally they always play 3-man. This time they've come 4-man roster. So let's see.
I do remember many games where they don't really have all 4 in the server, as it does become pretty tricky, especially when you're gonna have to make do get your way through that initial 1-round qualifier game where the odds are heavily against you. But let's see if today is going to be another day for UK07. Squad number 15. I want to jump to these guys. They're moving into a lot of action up ahead. They've come in fact in front of UK07 and they're getting shot.
Yeah, look at Synergy. Beautiful spray down by Synergy over there. He gets the knock into Oblivion. He wants to get that onto Punkit, but
Ooh, the vehicle's caught fire and Kunk just barely manages to get out.
Oblivion out in the open. Are they going to clean that out? Oh, they get the cleanup on Baymax as well. It's only Skip Kunk who's alive.
And Kunk has got himself a iron sight AK. Not sure what he's going to be able to shoot with that. The vehicle's up in flames, so they can't do that as well. Ghouls come for the chase. And this is probably it.
Now, Inferno BG10, he has a lot of
look at this. Ghouls is dragging around. He's trying to taunt Kunk into the open. He's going to set up shop. Ghoul, takes one shot to the face. Needs to be careful that he does not end up getting knocked.
Because if he gets knocked, they can clean him out.
Yeah, Kunk can
and definitely he'll want to take revenge over there because they've already taken.
Needs out. Never mind. He's done.
Oh, it didn't do any damage.
It's out. Okay. It's over him. Ghouls come in as well to join up with Synergy. We're going to try and push this by the looks of things. Take a couple of seconds, loot up as well, because why not?
It looks like Inferno BG10 is also shooting.
There you go. Never mind. Ghoul cleans up pretty easy, and yeah, that's the fight done. UK07 staying full strong, taking just a little bit of damage there, but eventually pick up quite a few kills, and I think they got all 4. Yes, they did. They did lose Bolt Sit. I don't think it was part of this fight. I think they had lost him previously, but yeah, they're going to remain 3 strong, 4 kills. And
it looks like PSY Roger, he spotted out FG420 who's sitting in the shack over there, and he did peek out a little. Oh, he's gonna run over there. 2 shots on. He does take some damage. He's gonna get into the vehicle though, and they're gonna just get out. Is he gonna be able to take down those tires though? Roger, he's holding the line. Another 2 members of squad number 12. They're flanking in from the right. 420. He's peeking, taking the shot. Oh, he's gonna get knocked. He did not check the angle properly. Roger had a lot of cover coming in from those rocks, and now he gets shot from the side on the right hand side. The flank came in and they went into the apartment. So where is Skrillex and Zeno? Skrillex is way behind Zeno.
Look at this though, BG10 gets the first knock onto one of the players from UK07. He's been sitting all alone up here in Pochinki, and he's been watching UK07 take that previous fight, and now he finds himself an opportunity. He is alone though. He's managed to find the first knock, decent damage done onto the second, and he can definitely punish vehicles down. He's going to look for some pre-fires below. I think he should be looking at taking out the tires right now.
Yeah, that's what he does. He does take out that tire. And UK07, he's very low. Warsi is very low.
Warsi. Yeah, he just got one of the knocks and he's got them fully pinned in. He's dropping the smokes. Ooh, Ghoul! What? Peaks for a good couple of seconds, but the trigger pull is just a little bit too late. He's gonna try and blow up the vehicle here. I don't think he's gonna find a kill right now, but it's gonna further ensure that UK7 are crippled. BG10 I think is making the full push across. What's happening on your screen, Johnny?
Yeah, aim though. Yeah, he's already making a push with a beautiful nade. They get a knock onto Gangs, and now squad number 23 are going in straight in. That's Natsu who's on top in the first floor. Beast is also knocked. It's only Natsu. What can Natsu do? Natsu's gonna push all the way, but he's gonna get taken down, and that's clean up for squad number 23. They get 4 kills in Gatka, and they're gonna be happy with that engagement.
Yeah, the 4 kills secured in the bag is gonna help aim eventually if they do come around the 5th, 6th position to kind of give them that additional push.
Yeah, it's the M249 in the next drop that's over here, and that is way squad number 19 is driving very close towards this drop. That's Team Slay, Raw, and company, and this drop is very close towards Gatka. So yeah, no, looks like squad number 19 are not.
Yeah, looks like neither 19 nor 21 is too interested in contesting this. They're gonna change directions. I'm gonna look at squad number 16. There's this one guy who's been okay, never mind. This is an entire 3-man squad that's all the way up at Military Island. Yet just about make their way into the first zone. They've got a fair bit of distance to push. They might even be thinking about taking the water out here. Completely try and avoid maybe a possible bridge camp, but right now I don't think anyone in that area. They're still thinking about it. Wait, is there a bug or is there a UAZ in the middle of the water?
Yeah, that is a UAZ in the middle of the water.
Is it just sitting there?
How did it get there? What? What are these people doing? What?
I don't know, man. They're gonna start to swim.
Okay, they don't want to cross the bridge, so they're like, okay, let's swim.
This is a swim that's gonna take forever. Moving on. Squad 19.
And there's squad number 20 who is in Ferry Pier. So if they do enter Ferry Pier, they're going to go into that engagement, and it looks like they're straight going for Ferry Pier only.
Yeah, that's a good at least 2-minute swim.
And Trench have already got 3 kills in their name, so they're going to be happy for another 3 more people.
They're like, yeah, more people swimming towards us. Yeah, please bring it.
If Big Papa spots anyone in the water, that's going to be fun. He is looking. He's looking over there.
Seems like he might have an inclination. I think it's just routine checks to ensure to see if not specifically to spot maybe swimmers, but more on if there's anyone rotating out with a boat from mill base. You're gonna be able to easily spot that out and quite possibly set up for an engage. But right now, squad 20, I think a couple of minutes we might even just see squad 20 make their way out even before.
But the best part is the next zone is over here itself, so they don't have to worry. Still 2 minutes left for the circle to start moving in.
Alright, we're gonna switch over to squad number 12.
Oh, look how far the next zone is. I mean, it is towards Pochinki, towards the South Bridge, and they have to. I mean, the people who are swimming have to really think hard and start moving fast, because the zone is going to come in pretty soon.
And if they're not finding any vehicles there, chances are
very less chances for a vehicle, because Trench
already picked it up.
Yeah, Trench have already picked it up, so very less chances for squad number 16, and they have to run all the way through. If they've seen the zone, they should start swimming towards the bridge. That could be the next best option. Squad number 20 make the way straight towards the circle. PSY already in the zone. Team VLB, they are also making their way straight in, and they might move towards this compound and might end up coming towards squad number 20. Yeah, it looks like he's driving in straight towards squad number 20. That's VLBRP. Oh, are they going to shoot onto him? No, he's going to enter the house. They have not spotted him yet, so.
And he's coming alone, right?
Yeah, he came in alone. They could have got that one kill. He's waiting for his teammate. His teammate is also driving in to this location.
Yeah, he's gonna wait for things to cool down and the rest of his teammates to join in as well. I see a UAZ pull up with 2 people from VLB into the warehouse, and I think now is probably the time they're gonna look to start making their moves towards squad number 20.
Yeah, it looks like, I think squad number 20 might have spotted them, and the engagement might just come pretty soon.
Yep, another fight that I'm quite possibly looking at is FG, squad number 12 versus squad number 11. Team X07X. That's a funny little name. But yeah, that's them. That's the fight at Pochinki. That seems like it might break out real soon.
But look at the squad number 17. They are sleeping in the open. They like don't care. They're just near one shack. They have the vehicle, and they're like, we're going to sit in this bush. I have 2 kills. Let's see what happens. And I don't know if that is the right tactics if we want to make it through to the semi-finals. But yeah, as of now, they don't want.
Yeah,
to
they're
take
only
any
too
engagement.
strong though. So I think at this point of time where squads are going to be looking to find compounds to hold, I think the safest bet is to just probably stay away from those buildings, because chances are there's squads eventually coming in that direction.
And he's literally spotting most of the squads over there. He's already spotted 2 squads, one near the drop, flare, and one behind the mountain behind them. And looks like squad number 6 might just get into an engagement. Let's see. No, squad number 20 quite far away.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna take a fight anytime soon though.
Squad number 20 is also all prone. Everyone loving to prone away.
They just completely set up right there.
He's the only person who's like, checking corners. And look at the next zone. It is straight in towards Pochinki.
It is? Alright, let me switch up over.
Yeah, straight towards Pochinki. And
Pochinki and yeah,
the hill
squad.
behind.
There's a lot of players on the far south side right there, and I see decent damage done in onto Scar. Scar's down. Not sure how he got spotted by players from FG.
I'm not understanding how BG10, he's still raining havoc in Pochinki. Is he the only person?
Yeah, he's the only. Yeah, they started too strong.
He got 1 more kill, now there are 4 kills.
He's just continuing to just be a menace. I think he did need some luck from the
he's-
zone as well.
Squad
But
number 7 is right next to him in the next building. He does not know that. And he might just get caught off over here on this terrace. Needs to be really careful.
he's moved up, and BG10 is looking for an angle onto Prashant. I think he has an idea of where Squad 21 is currently operating from. And just a couple of preemptive shots fired with the M24.
It looks like in this map a lot of AUGs are spawning. The next drop comes in and it is the AUG with the suppressor AR. It is the ghillie suit and level 3 helmet, level 3 vest. So you're going to be happy with that. But I don't know which squad is going to go. Trench, Big Papa, they're into the fight. Squad number 6 and squad number 20. Let's see what's happening. Are they going to get the res in? The zone's also
Ooh,
moving.
another shot attempted. BG10 is so close on multiple occasions, but unfortunately he's not able to find the kills right there. Squad, I think FG, that is squad number 12 that is getting pushed in. The res does come across, and the screen getting pre-fired there
Just
by
look at that, how many
Vegas.
squads moving in straight in that direction. Squad number 12, squad number 23, squad number 14. Looks like squad number 20 and squad number 6 straight shooting at each other. They can maybe explode this vehicle.
Yeah,
This is
they just need to, there you go.
yeah, they get 3 kills in, and that was like a car chase. And Trench will be very happy. Actually, they got all 4 kills. They're all 4 in one vehicle. So 7 kills, very happy. Trench. They've come into the zone as well. And this is the problem when you're moving towards a zone, and if your vehicle is behind, you have the advantage. If your vehicle is in front, you're screwed, because you have to turn around and try and shoot them, but they already are shooting at you and they've already got bullets in.
Indeed, as trying to see if I can kind of predict where the next fight's gonna happen. But
Oh, look at this Atra. He sees Zeus. He gets Zeus knocked over there. And Atra, he might get the cleanup. Okay, they get the kill. 7 kills for FG. And Atra is just trying to see what he can pick up from this loot crate.
मिलेगा ये सब तेरे पीछे आएंगे फिर
Shots being fired. Tank is down. And FG 420 needs to be careful. He needs to drop a smoke over there if they are wanting to get that res onto Tank. Tank, he's moving in, but squad number 20 are thinking about something else. They've got the vehicle in. Kakashi. Oh, he goes in the other direction completely. He could have cleaned up squad number 12 over there, but now he's taking another engagement instead.
Yeah, Kashi there seems to know where OP is playing from. Meanwhile, Sai manages to find a couple of knocks as well. Let's see if I can jump in on that FG.
Oh, there's an AWM in action.
Yeah, there you go. We have Ducky coming through, but Ducky.
Yeah, Midoriya is there behind. Midoriya is coming for... There are two people down, Ducky and Scar. Midoriya is asking Ducky to come towards him so that he can get that resin.
But I think Vegas is just pushing too fast. I think they want to get the flushes out. There you go. He spots out Scar.
Yeah, Midoriya, he's going to get
Midoriya is getting the res though.
Yeah, he's going to get that res in. And now he's going to go for that push from the left. There's UK in the house. And there's squad number 21 behind them, which is just going to climb up that mountain.
I think Vegas is pushed up. Midoriya has got an angle in onto this, but Midoriya can't shoot in the nick of time. Ducky's here as well, one by one, but Vegas gets knocked down and Midoriya should get the full cleanup. Oh no.
They're just worried about another squad behind them. Midoriya has his spider instincts are tingling and he's every time checking behind. He's worried about squad number 21 coming.
Atra is gonna smoke himself out. And I think Vegas is gonna end up going down. Yep, Prashant gonna clean that up, and this is just way too many things happening right now. We still have 9 squads alive inside the server.
Let's see where the next zone is. Look at Midoriya. I'm just very curious to know how does Midoriya have so much instincts as to where they are.
Looks like UK07 though has been spotted, Johnny.
Yes, indeed, but they have to get out of that house. The house is not in the zone anymore. And Pochinki, Midoriya. Midoriya, he is waiting with Ducky. And they've got 4 kills. If they make their way towards top 4, they could hold that line. Atra, he gets a knock over there. And FG, Tank with Atra, maybe fighting squad number 20. And Midoriya is taking a lot of damage from UK07. Varzi and goal. Ducky is down. Midoriya needs to get that heal up. He won't be able to res Ducky because squad number 21 is coming in from the other side. And he might just get shot from behind. There's no chance he can get that res onto Ducky. 29 seconds on the clock. Prashant is coming in. They're going to clean up. Goal cleans up Ducky. And Prashant does not know Midoriya is there near the tree. But Midoriya is still checking the back.
I think that's gonna have to be a straightforward cleanup right now. Trench, they've set up. They've drawn straight into squad number 16, but Sachin had a smoke drop. How does he not spot Aki? Aki is just sitting there in the open. Finally though, Aki decides to make a move and leaves himself way too exposed to Papa. They will find the first knock across.
Yeah, Sachin the only person left over here, and Junaid OP and Aki is down. Sachin, he's not going to be able to get that res in. He's going to drop a smoke. He's very close to the circle, so he's indeed. But squad number 21, 3 people get knocked over there all of a sudden.
3 players knocked, and I think it's all thanks to Atra. They're in the zone as well. Papa looks to fire away,
But
and
Atra
is down.
And that was very unfortunate. And people are dying to the zone. So is Aki OP and Junaid OP. They both died.
Midoriya is also down. And Sachin's moving right next to Big Papa, who's ready now with the nade. One toss across. Sachin. Manages to evade it for now.
But the vehicle also didn't explode. I was expecting the vehicle to at least explode.
But it's pretty much case of cat and mouse now. Between the 2 players. Sachin's alone on his squad while Trench is 3 strong, but Big Papa right now. Not sure if there is immediate backup. Yeah, he has 1 player behind him. Sachin drops a decent amount of smokes here. Down to the top 5 situation right now. And let's see how this eventually plays out.
So IND are doing good. They have 6 kills already. If they make it to top 4, that should secure them their top 4 position. But Sachin is not leaving anything to chance. There's still 5 teams alive. And now Sachin, he's moved in a bit towards the circle. He has that smoke a smoke for cover. There's Trench on the opposite end.
But yeah, there is Light Nex who's solo holding 2 players from DBC down. Just buying time. But Gotten looking for another angle in.
He sees Goku. Goku should get knocked over here. No, he's missing his shots.
No. Goku survives. and he's got a nice little ridge to work with as well. Backup from Gotten, and Gotten is just gonna chase now that the second smoke is down as well. Like Nax, is that nade gonna be good? Nah, I don't think it is. But the Molotov though is cooking Nex up a fair bit well, and the second nade coming in from Gotten is good, and that should be the cleanup from Goku. Goku pushes up. Does he find the cleanup, or can these provide decent cover? Goku is pretty low right now, but hasn't really thirsted Nex.
Oh, beautiful spray down coming in.
Nicely done by D's. Yeah, RDs finds the first. Goku's there as well. Goku's sitting at about 20% health.
And Goku's taken down by Big Papa. And Big Papa is going to clean up. They have 10 kills already. 2 people alive from their squad. They're down to top 3. So it's 2v2v1. 1 person from squad 16, 2 people from squad 20, and 2 people from squad 17.
Alright. We're going to keep our eyes on Skrillex and Big Papa. The two squads likely to
take this through.
Take this chicken dinner.
Unless squad number 20 and 17 are fighting each other and they get knocks on each other, and 16 at the end comes up as the last 2.
Yeah, there's a decent chance of a third party there, but
because right now 20 and 17 are looking at each other straight. 16 is, creeping slowly towards the right.
I mean, there's a point of time where squad number 20 full come. Oh, there we go.
Oh, so Sachin, he takes the fight against RD.
And that's the opportunity here for Skrillex also to push. He has an opportunity on to Papa now. Both players whiffing in quite a lot of shots. Eventually though, they will find the first knock across.
And that's the cleanup crew coming in. So it's just 2 squads. Squad number 7.
Waxim pushes up and
Sachin wins it?
Yeah, he won it.
Oh my god.
At the end, he just turns up for the duel just when Sai weren't ready to take that, and
so that's what I said. I mean, he had the balls. He did initiate the fight.
Yeah, 9 kills, chicken dinner. Nicely done. 7 kills on to Sai for second position. Look at Trench though, up at the bottom with 11 kills in third position and 5 kills on DBZ. UK07 is also 5 kills, but 5th position, not enough to push them over. So I think the top 4 is going to move on to the semi-finals that will happen on Thursday. Don't go anywhere. We will take a quick break. We will be back shortly with Group F matches, so don't go anywhere.
When you walk in the room, it's still, and you can't see nobody else. I'm not the only one who feels that switch inside my body change. Oh, I just want you to myself. Oh, I just want you to myself. When we go out, we don't get far, 'cause everybody knows your name. They stop to ask you how you are, but now our dinner plans run late, and I know your mother raised you right, so I don't wanna make you rush. And now and then can't help but wish this life was just the two of us. Oh, I just want you to myself. 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 You called to say that you will make it over to my place tonight. The office got you working late, and when you're off, you'll be too tired. I don't wanna make a scene. You're just so good at what you do. It's selfish of me to think that I'm the only dream for you. Oh, I just want you to myself. Oh, I just want you
of sunshine and not a lot of rain. A whole lot of happy and not a single tear on my face. Pockets overflowing with what I need today. Doesn't mean that it's easy, and it isn't always great, but it's all good. It's all good. Life is going like it should. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. When you know where to look, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Isn't perfect, the road ain't always straight. It gets a little crazy, and you know sometimes we need a break. But it's better than it could be. It should be. Taking what we're given, we can't complain, 'cause it's all good. It's all good. Life is going like it should. It's all good. It's all good. When you know where to look, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, sometimes it's gonna rain, but I can't complain. You know what I'm saying? It ain't a perfect picture, mister. You know that's true. But it ain't about what you say, it's about what you do.
Good. Yeah, it's all good.
It's all good.
Life is going like it should.
Life is going
Yeah,
like it
it's
should.
all good. It's all good. When you know where to look,
Gotta know, gotta know, gotta
it's
know.
all good. It's all good. It's all good. Good. It's all good. Life is going like it should.
Life is going like it
It's
should.
all good.
welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the ILG Cup Season 3 PUBG minor number 12, and this is group number F, and we are into the flight path moving in. It moves from Mill Base straight up to Zarki, and this is basically going to be a spread of everyone moving to wherever they want, because they will be able to have access to move to any parts of the map. Little places that are a little difficult is Stalberg, Kameshki, Lipovka, Miltapau, but definitely they can go to places where there are vehicles and take those vehicles and move. There's a squad number 19 going to Novoreponie, squad number 8 near Millbase, squad number 7 near Quarry, and squad number 20 North George, squad number 21 North George, but no one's gone container yet. So
I think there's close to about 4 squads in and around school. Just look.
Yeah, looking at Rozhok, squad number 6, squad number 11, they just jump next to each other, and maybe they are even fighting near the same building. This is basically going to be a pub fight, and Indian Dheeraj picks up a revolver. Is he going to make that push onto the next? Oh, Ritvik is in, and Ritvik, he hears shots being fired. Devil, he's in the opposite house. Oh, he spots them coming up. He's ready with that Tommy gun. He's holding the line.
Yeah, he's got the angle in, and decides to run out. Timing could have been worse. Shamal getting shot at. He's thrown off, but they're gonna shoot from above. War Devils kind of lost the plot there eventually and ends up going down. You're gonna switch over to.
3 members of Indian are down. Dheeraj, the only person alive. They clean up Agri, and Dheeraj from top.
Where is he? He's trying to run away, isn't he?
Yeah, Warhexed. Oh, the cleanup comes in from behind. By
all the
LPC.
way on the other side. They clean house. And yeah, I'm gonna move back over towards apartments, school apartments rather, where there's 3 squads who dropped all one next to the other. I see Wrong getting shot at from the side, Hyper putting in on the pressure, and now it's all up to Dixit OP. He has himself a micro Uzi, and yeah, it's gone all the way across. He's gonna try and wing it and try and join up with the rest of his teammates, and I think this ploy is gonna work. Squad number 14 have absolutely no clue this is happening. He's made his way across, and he's getting shot from above. There you go. Blazebot rains in from above, and Dixit is just a matter of time. There you go. Sensei is in fact just gonna let him bleed out. Squad number 10 down a player, and the rest of Hyper, they were only 3 strong. So
it looks like squad number 14 are now moving to squad number 9's building, and that's Boogeyman. He is entering that same building right now. He has the AK, only has level 1 helmet though. He's making a lot of noise. They should by now know that they've already entered their building, and he's holding the line. 4 people in. They're all cluttered together. That could be the problem. Okay, they're going like bees. This is the first time I'm seeing a squad moving like bees together. And are they going to move up or no? Smoke is there on top. By now they should realize when that smoke got deployed. Okay, our man doesn't have a gun. Oh, he has an M164. Looks like B4M are very confused as to what they want to do.
I think they're just hearing a lot of noise cues overall, and they're still trying to make up their mind whether they want to come into this fight or not.
It looks like squad number 9 is just going to bail out from there.
Yeah, I think that is going to be the eventual option that they go out for. I'm going to move over to North George. We have squads 20 and 21 taking some shots against each other. I see Brute Chaos, who's alone. 4R. Okay, there's some fights happening at South George as well.
Yeah, even near farm there's a fight happening. Bandage is being applied. Squad number 18, 4R Sandhu is very low. They're going to try and spray down. Hero's knocked in that house. The nade comes in, but the clean up is there by Fatehveer. Fatehveer is getting shot from somewhere else though. Needs to get those heals up quickly, and that's the cleanup. Yeah. Squad number 22 is firing. Yeah, they've got the cleanups. They'll be happy with that.
And DD Kinetic is going to go prone for a second. Look to loot this out. Team Brew have lost 2 players early on. It's down to Frenzy and Chaos. Frenzy with the AK, level 2 backpack helmet vest. Just gonna sit tight in this corner.
Squad number 16 also in Rozhok. They've spotted squad number 11 right in front of them. There is Filthy OP and Shinda, who is just next to them. And they've spotted them and they're holding the line while the other 2 are giving them cover fire from behind from high ground. But squad number 11, they're moving from house to house from the east side of Rozhok.
Yeah, I think they might just completely avoid squad number 16 at this point of time. They're gonna try and make their way across the street. Let's see if they have any vehicles available, because squad number 23 is straight up ahead of them. So,
oh, look at these new skins in the bikes. Is that like a Harley?
yeah, there's new skins.
Yeah, look at this bike.
That's a neat looking bike.
Look at from front. It looks more like a. Oh, LTC. Warslayer, he gets the kill. Now Maniac needs to turn back.
Yeah, look at this. Shinda is also going to peek back out, but he has a nice little ridge, so he's not too worried here of getting knocked immediately. Nade's coming across. I think Old Monk gives away his position with that trajectory there. And now Warslayer is ready with the VSS. He's got to be careful. He's pretty exposed though. He's going to jump back down.
So what he'll have to do is Old Monk will have to give the cover while Shinda makes the push. But Slayer is coming in from the right. And with a mini and a red dot, it's going to be really difficult. Warslayer should be able to get that clean up. Nades on the go. Warslayer very low. That mini doing quite a lot of damage on with that red dot. He's still able to connect those shots, and Slayer will want to heal up. I think this is Shinda's time to go into and get that res onto Filthy OP.
But look at Warslayer. He's got the angle nailed down. He unfortunately does not have first aids. There you go. He's going to get into a bike and head out, and Warslayer whiffs the spray there, and I think that's the opportunity gone by.
Yeah. But he's running now. He's running. I think Old Monk should have spotted that. Old Monk, he didn't see. I saw Slayer running in from the screen, but yeah, we're watching on a big screen though. Warhead, he gets spotted. Look at that, tapping away. Old Monk onto Hex. Hex takes.
Mania leaves himself exposed for a second, but Warslayer wasn't really able to punish in, and I think that's gonna be Warslayer now. Just taking things easy, hanging around and waiting till squad.
But I don't think they've realized Slayer's move reached that position.
Yeah.
Because Old Monk is still checking northeast 80, northeast 105. He knows War Hext is there on the roof, but he's not checking more towards north. Now he's just looking. I'm sure, 100% sure they don't know that Slayer's there.
He's in a good position, and if squad 16 continue looting out and walking through that door unaware, that's gonna be some easy pickings right there. Alright, Warslayer. Patience out, he's gonna run out, shoots in the back. I think there was a good opportunity there, but that opportunity goes by, and now they've spotted out his position as well. Old Monk got a nice look through that window, and Warslayer now has not got too many options to work with. I think he will eventually look to fall back and join up with the rest of his teammates. Nice attempt, but the gig is up. War Hext meanwhile is getting pushed.
Yeah, they're going up. Shinda, he's in the line, and Filthy OP, is he going to push together? All three of them are there, and he takes the shotgun out. And
what is War Hext doing at the end? He's gonna shoot, gets decent damage done in as well. Makes his way into the same building back in. Let's see if we can get the backstab.
But now three of them are staying on top. No one's jumping down. Why? Why would he do that?
He's got a lot of time to get the first aid off his
Oh, maniac! He comes with it, and he gets the cleanup.
Yeah, that's a good cleanup indeed. And on the back of that, I think that was the squad wipe, right?
Yeah.
believe it was. So LTC continue to move. No, never mind. There's War Slayer who's going for a swim right now. All Alone Fate is also taking a fight. Let's see if I can find where that action's happening. 5 a.m. just west of Pochinki. It's 3 squads, very tight, still at Rozhok. Zone still holds part of military base, no one really in that direction. I see one squad at Novo. It's the closest. Squad 20 still has Frenzy and Chaos up. Frenzy's been sitting here for a good 10 minutes. I think I saw him drop initially here and he still continues to stay there. So next level patience indeed, having lost 2 players very early on. Vampire Cobra, what's this guy up to? He's up at school. There's been a lot of action happening at school apartments, but not at school. School's been relatively quiet, with majority of the teams opting to drop towards apartments. And I think we did have, at least one of the squads end up going down, if not get severely wounded. And I think Frenzy is getting pushed on.
Yeah, squad number 17, they're making the way, but I don't know if they're going straight at Frenzy though. Frenzy, he has a hint that there is someone behind him and he's still looking in that direction. He's expecting people to push on to him.
We have a drop coming down. It's going to be a Groza with level 3 backpack, helmet and a ghillie suit.
He's going into the blue zone? Okay. By now he should see that car over there. He does, and he lies down. Okay, maybe he wanted to go pick up a vehicle and realizes that there's no vehicle for him anymore, and he's going to go back into the zone and start running. He has to make his way to the zone, which is quite far away. 500 meters from here. Oh, they're coming towards him. Are they? No, they're just going to bail out and move from there towards the zone.
Squad 24 took some fire from squad number 12. I see Raid OP having dropped down to about 40% health, but they'll be A-okay here at least for now.
Might be coming in straight to squad number 23. His vehicle taking a lot of fire though. Robin OP. Unfortunately, a lot of loading happening. Yeah, the vehicle takes a lot of damage. They scrape through into the circle. Quite centralized. Now they know where squad number 23 is. So they know the exact houses that they are in. They're going to look. Oh, he picks up a level 3 vest. He must be happy with that. Squad number 23. He has a DP. Let's see what scope does he have. He has a 4x. So DP 4x in the meta. I remember a lot of people using the DP 6x at one time in Mortal.
Yeah, when he popularized it, right?
Yeah.
And I did see quite a few people use that. I think it works really good considering the fact that 6x allows you to kind of scope down to 3x as well. So you've got good mid-range, you've got decent long range as well. DP in PC, in mobile of course, has not that bad of a recoil.
Actually, it's the gun with the least recoil, if I must say. The DP.
It's not the case with PC though. PC
DP is cancer.
Absolute trash.
It's cancer. I mean, the amount you love the DP in PUBG Mobile, if you take the DP in PC.
So I'd
rather have the shotgun.
I still remember once when after I had played DP for quite a bit of time on mobile, when I did play the PC version, I remember running Iron Sight DP. Oh man, it's not pretty at all. I think you were in that game as well. I was playing Iron Sight DP hiding 1v4. Is
this the time every time we were dropping at Novo?
No, we went 1v4. We went to this is a light. This is PC.
Yeah, in PC.
We went to Pochinki. That game. You guys ended up going down early, and I was all alone at Pochinki. I think 1v4 versus a squad. Eventually, I do get pushed by 2 players, but overall, okay. Moving back into this game, we have War Slayer up at Watertown is trying to heal up and buy time up against squad number 16. They've basically taken out his entire team. He's alone right now, and he can't even navigate towards the other side of Watertown, which is 4 strong from LTC. So he's probably just gonna have to weather the storm, wait it out. ZX has called for a flare drop, and we have an AWM M249. Squad 24 is gonna be pretty happy about that. Let's see who's gonna eventually pick up the double drop, and we have Tango, who's also fully kitted up with the
looks like Monk is making the push.
event set. Alright, let's move over to Monk.
There is squad number 11, one guy very close. Oh, there he is. Monk is taking the vehicle. Is the guy from 11 going to shoot Slayer? Is he going to knock him down? No, Slayer.
No, he was alone there. So even if he gets the knock onto Old Monk, he's gonna give away his position, and the 3 players are just gonna straight up push him. And
Oh,
he's not gonna be
Shinda.
able to-
Slayer gets the knock on to
he's got the
Shinda.
first one.
And Slayer, he's making that push all the way through. Filthy OP giving cover. He hears those footsteps. Filthy OP. And moving in from the right.
Let's see if they can eventually spot each other out. Warslayer just decide to take the high ground there. Shinda is down and Warslayer is spotted. And he finds
He
himself.
gets a knock onto Old Monk as well.
It's all down
Slayer.
to kill the OP now. Only Maniac is also pushing through. It's to ensure that they don't give individual 1v1s now. I don't think there's
Oh, if only
he spots
Slayer,
the helmet.
If only Slayer knew that the res was coming
He
in.
spots the helmet from Mania. Pre-fires. There you go. Gives away his position. Time's gone. And now hiding is not gonna help, man. It's 1v4. You're gonna have to play aggressive. You can't let them get the first aids out. You won't get another opportunity where. Never mind. He's gonna go prone up in the roof. This is pretty much all gonna go south now. He's got decent bird's eye view from here, but how are you gonna triple peek these guys? There's no way. Oh, what? What? He came just jumping down, gets the first knock,
And they don't know they are behind him.
he spots the gun. He spots the gun through the with the glitch there, and now he can push above.
I mean, this is so weird. Oh, the ledge grab.
And there you go. He's been spotted. Clean house. Nicely done.
I mean, I've been watching these players use the ledge grab in PUBG Mobile more than what people use ledge grab in PC. Some crazy ledge grab action happening. Yesterday, if you would have watched teams use the ledge grab, oh my god. I've seen teams reach places where even I didn't expect them to be.
I mean, we did see there being a significant shift in how you take certain fights after the ledge grab got introduced in PUBG PC. There's a big shift, straight up being able to access certain few parts of a building that you usually wouldn't. And before we jump back into that, we have Samurai, who's taking a fight up against the entirety of squad number 14. His backup has arrived from the far left hand side. Ekawan having taken decent amount of damage. Now Boogeyman's inside the building. Ekawan's probably going to take some time to get the first aid out. He's got decent amount of boosters as well. Molotov's into his building, but he's moved out from the outside and towards another window. Rishi gets a nod onto Boogeyman there. The nade's coming through, and he's in the wrong building right now. He's gonna have to crawl out through the open. Samurai is holding the angle down. Boogeyman gonna attempt this, making his way across, and Samurai, hello? No, I'm gonna attempt it. Okay, gonna let Boogeyman get away for free.
Squad number 16, There's squad number 13 right in front of them. They're going for the push. Rampage gets a knock onto Maniac OP, and Filthy OP now. He's going in straight. Old Monk, he's taking a lot of damage over there, but they've cleaned up Maniac. M2 headshot, where is he? Let's look at headshot.
Alright, I'm gonna move back over to squad 19 versus 14. We've had this back and forth for quite some time now, but squad 19 numbers disadvantage pretty much means they're gonna be more than happy just sitting back until maybe squad 14 gives them an opportunity to even the numbers up. Wrong. I'm gonna continue to fire away, but Ikwan and Rishi.
Headshot, he spots that, and he is, moving up and down. They're moving from each house over there. They know he's in front of him, and he's trying to take the engagement, and he's running away as well. So it's like a cat and mouse game that Headshot is playing with LTC. He's a bit worried though. And maybe you might want to go back to squad number 19.
Yeah, I think Samurai there gets knocked. Not sure where. Oh, he pushed up towards the containers there, and I think the decision straight up just comes. Leave him. Just leave him and run away. The Molotovs nades should be good enough to get the kills. Will they chase the two remaining players from squad 19 though? I don't think so. M2 though is getting into the action there. Has found himself a knock, and
it's only on Headshot, and he is surrounded by LTC. He does not know what to do. He has a lot of heals though.
Hold that thought. Squad 20. This Chaos, who's pretty much alone inside the building, and there you go. They've come in. The breach begins. He's in the corner here. They're actually... Wait. They're in the opposite building. Never mind. I thought they were pretty much in the same building at that point of time, but I think they have no idea that Chaos is just hiding here in the corner all alone. FRC are gonna end up losing one player there. I see a player knocked down.
Oh, squad number 19. Yeah, they clean up house. That one person from squad number 19 near the bridge goes away. And there is another engagement happening. Squad number 5 versus 15. That's 5 a.m. They've got one kill. Squad number 15. Ghost. They are going for the flank right around. Tabhi might be in some trouble over there. They've taken the vehicles and moved out. Fatehveer. They're all getting caught out over there. You can see Pseudo God over there and tapping away, but shots not landing. Only one hit.
He's missing a lot
of shots though. Yeah. Oh, he lands another. One more and gets a knock in. And that is... Are they going to get the cleanup though? That's the question.
Patience does pay off there eventually. And we're going to switch back over. One of the vehicles trying to get away here. Hati gets a lot of bullets come in his way, but just barely manages to survive. Balu Whitey is also going to be able to make that run across. Prince doesn't even pull the trigger this time around. He says, yeah. So wait a minute. How did they all end up going down? 3 guys were driving by. All 3 get knocked. And it's only Balu Whitey. Not sure how that transpired here at Pochinki, but there's a lot of kills going down around the map, and look at this clutter.
Exactly, squad number 23.
23.
My screen is shaking, man, looking at them. Squad number 23 is going in straight at squad number 16, and there is squad
13 squads remaining is gonna become 6 squads remaining in another 20 seconds.
I mean, 5th zone already, and we still have 13 squads.
I think there's about 1 minute 20 seconds remaining, so I think we're gonna see some of these squads not really make a move just yet. 5 a.m. finds themselves a knock, but we're not gonna go anywhere. We're sitting here. This is where the action's gonna happen. Squad 20 though I think they're pretty much all on their own, at least for now. The rest of them have made the first move to eventually get themselves out of Pochinki. Team Leaf. These guys are out in the open, and squad headshot drives by all alone. Very risky play, but it's okay. As long as you can keep your life intact, I think he's gonna be in a decent spot. He's looking to find a way back into this, and Yash peeks out through the ridge to the far side. Squads 7, 21, 16. There's like a million squads there at Pochinki.
Yes,
it's not a
number
direction.
7 right now is in the best position.
There you go. Headshot eventually gets shot down. So a valiant attempt nonetheless, but just not enough at the end. 5 a.m. there's a player knocked as well. I'm not sure who that was, but I did have, I think, Barney look in that direction from squad 24.
I mean, looking at this squad, it looks like this is animal squad. Cow whitey, machli whitey, bhalu whitey, hathi whitey. And bhalu whitey, he's holding the line. The squad number 23 right next to him. They have good cover in that gutter, so that drainage, people are not entering. Their machli whitey sitting in cover, and even if someone makes the push, he can get that knock in. Cow whitey gets knocked, and they can see war.
Yeah, look at this bird's eye view. Kawaiti is knocked, but
oh, he sees one. Nade, is the nade going to go good? Oh, the nade bounces straight out to him, and he is not good with that. He's letting people go from the right, but there's a knock that comes in because of the zone.
yeah, Igwan gets the knock. Rishi though spots out Balu Whitey. He wants this fight. Rishi, every ticking second he's taking damage, and he's just gonna go down to the zone. Bye bye. See you the next life.
Oh, where is Cow Whitey? Oh,
Whitey is
Balu
still in the
Whitey is
building.
taking some damage over there.
We've had Durotan just pushing towards squad number 7. They're all inside, and he's made this lone dash
Oh,
across.
Cobra is coming in. Is he? The res is there. 3.2 seconds. 1 second. And he does get the res in.
Durotan could have made that move, but decides to take some painkillers instead. And now they're all gonna get shot.
Balu, he goes down. Machli is there with the cover onto Dorotan. And that was the cleanup. But there is squad number 23, one more player on the right.
Yeah, he's outside. He's in the shack just outside this building. He's just hiding there in the corner.
21 seconds and they all
Behind
have to
the
move to
door.
zone.
And there you go. He's gonna step out.
Oh, Balu
Yes, by
Whitey.
Balu.
Oh, Balu gets knocked. Both get knocked because squad 16 is there at the end.
Old box pushing up, old box pushing up. He's thinking about flushing some of these kills. Cow Whitey though is cleaning house. He's got one. Balu Whitey, if he pops out, he's gonna be able to get the.
Oh, he gets knocked out. He gets taken down, and
Wait.
Machli Whitey has cover. They need to start moving into the zone, and the zone's going to do so much damage.
Filthy OP's here as well now.
Okay,
The fight shots fired. Cow Whitey on the
Why
far
is he
side.
not running into the
Filthy
zone?
OP is gonna take the vehicle and run away. Leave Old Monk behind, and Old Monk's gonna get flushed.
Looks like Machli is now. Why are you running? Go secure the kills instead. You can't run to that zone, my friend. Machli, this is not possible. You should have rather secured those 2 kills and not let it go.
Look
to
at
someone
this
else.
though, filthy OP. He has a couple of players just line up, but Leaf was straight up in front of him. He whiffs half the spray, and they should be able to pick him up now. Down to the top 5 squads. With squad 21, squad 14. Hold on, thought though, squad 22 Metal. There's one player at the edge who's pretty low. Is prone up right now. I don't think he has time to get the
Shoxy
heals
taking a
out.
lot of damage from the hill on top. He gets knocked
Nice
now.
knock.
And Shoxy is a little worried. They're all in that shack. One nade in that shack secures them 3 kills. Who's gonna do
But look
that?
at this. Look at where this guy is. Fate Metal.
He has good cover.
He has good cover, and he can
Even if he gets a nade.
easy third party.
Even if he gets a nade over
he
there.
can easy third party onto squad number 14.
Come on, man. Instincts, spider instincts. Get that nade. Throw
Be a
that
man.
nade.
Do the right thing. Be a man. But yeah, there you go. He's gonna take the safer route out. He's got 5 kills though. So if he can somehow sneak into 3rd position, I think
Should be able
every
to do
single
so.
position is gonna count, and which is why you see Fate Metal, despite having the best opportunity there to wipe squad 14, decides not to do it. He's gonna let them fight each other out instead. There's DD also coming in, kinetic fires with the nades charging across. Squad 21 inside the shack. They're about to get slaughtered soon. Look at Fires though. No hoots given. He just runs up there. There's an entire squad behind him. But he's like, you know what? I'm just going to run up. He's going to go get knocked. Squad number 21 sets themselves up inside the building. Immediately, the shack door gets blown out. Rez coming out onto, I believe that is... Trigger. No, it comes out. Kinetic is down as well.
Yeah,
Squad
John
21.
Wick gets that kill. And now it is 3v3. John Wick is down. Zone's moving in 46 seconds.
Yep,
Oh,
ZX.
One nade can end this.
But I don't think they have any utility as of now on them. 3v3. They've got a lot of cover. They have vehicles, and I think they will set up a defensive. Never mind. They get into the vehicle and they're getting shot. The first player is down. Is this the biggest mistake that costs a ZX the chicken dinner here? The vehicle gets blown up. Both his vehicles are down. He has a buggy to work around with if he wants to fall back, but one of the players punished from squad number 24.
Come on, where are those nades? Oh, zone's moving in. They need to go.
Yeah, they need to go for this. And as soon as they step out,
John Wick is very low. He doesn't have a heal also.
Barney goes down. And now has an open angle, but he's not hitting the shot. He's whiffing him. Oh, what?
Okay, it's chicken dinner for squad number 6.
My game is like it's done. I'm heading out.
FRC get the chicken dinner. It's 5, 6, and 8, 9, 11 kills. And ZX 3 kills. 7, 10, 11 kills for Reaper X. And Fate 5 kills. B4M 3, 4, 5, 6 kills for B4M. So B4M might climb the ladder up. I don't know if ZX will be able to hold that position though, but only time will tell.
Yeah. With that, 3 kills I think should more or less be enough. I'd say, especially since it's second position. There's a lot of points difference for just position points. So with that, we're done with day number 2 of minor number 12. Big shout out to all the sponsors. Title sponsor Alienware, powered by Logitech G. Associate sponsors Next Day Multimedia and Kaspersky. GP partner Galax. Energy drink partner Monster Energy. I'm Shades Lair and Flash. Signing off. We will see you folks tomorrow at 6 p.m. for groups G and H. Until then, goodbye and good night.
When you walk in the room, you're still, and you can't see nobody else. I'm not the only one who feels the switch inside my body change. Oh, I just want you to myself. Want you to myself. When we go out, we don't get far, 'cause everybody knows your name. They stop to ask you how you are, but now our dinner plans run late, and I know your mother raised you right, so I don't you rise, and now and then can't help but wish this life was just the two of us. Oh, I just want you to myself. 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 You called to say that you will make it over to my place tonight. The office got you working late, and when you're off, you'll be too tired. I don't wanna make a scene. You're just so good at what you do. It's selfish.